Well, welcome back. A great night to support an even better cause. Gilda's Club of Middle Tennessee is doing incredible work supporting loved ones battling cancer.
Yes, now there's a special Songwriters night featuring a big name, two other big names as well, and it's going to benefit this much needed organization. We are here with the president and CEO of Gilda's Club right here in Middle Tennessee. This is Harriet. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me. Good to see you all.
So glad that you are here because we love this organization. Explain what you guys are doing and talk about that community that you've created.
So Gilda's Club exists to serve anybody impacted by cancer, friends, family, coworkers, and the person with a diagnosis. We reach out to people with any type of cancer at any stage, people of all ages, all walks of life, and they come together to get education and hope and support, any kinds of classes, stress reduction, movement, anything to support the experience of either being a caregiver or going through a cancer experience.
I love that you help everyone involved because it really is a domino impact, as we were talking about earlier. It affects so many of you. And you have the 7th annual Songwriters event coming up, and it is really going to be a special one. Give us all the details.
We're so excited. We can hardly believe it. Country artist Chris Young, multi-platinum, just finished his 9th album, is headlining our Songwriters night. He's invited 2 friends, Chris DiStefano and John Stone, and if someone has never been to a Songwriters night in Middle Tennessee, there's nothing like it. So tickets are $150. It's at Fat Bottom Brewing. It's an amazing venue, and it's a night of food and music and open bar, and it's really a great event. So we encourage anyone who wants to hear great music, come out and support Gilda's Club.
Yes.
Some heavy hitters there. That's awesome.
Huge. It's easy to support you guys because you're doing such amazing work, and I want to talk about how this all kind of came about. Explain who Gilda was.
So Gilda Radner is our namesake, and the organization is named after her. She was one of the original Saturday Night Live cast in 1975. She started her career as a comedian and was drafted into that first group of comedians. And further down the line, she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And with all of her friends and her support, she found it at times to be a lonely experience. So her therapist connected her with a wellness community in Los Angeles. And through her entire experience, her diagnosis and treatment and remission, ultimately she died from ovarian cancer. And her husband, Gene Wilder, the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and her therapist started Gilda's Clubs in her memory. We're all independent 501c3s. We all operate on our own, so local community support makes us happen. But we remember Gilda because of how important community was during a challenging time.
You just touched on it. That community support, though, is vital. If we cannot make it to the Songwriters night, please tell us how we can support your mission.
Well, really, community support, volunteers, donations. We have 4 fundraisers a year. So if someone cannot make Songwriters night, which really is a night not to be missed, we have a golf tournament in September, on September 8th. We have our gala, our Big Red Door Bash gala, October 25th at the Omni. All of the events are listed on our website. And really, if anyone has been inspired to say, gee, I might be able to use some support, or I know somebody who could, jump on our website, give us a call, walk in. It's all free. It's all at no charge. And that's why we do these fundraisers, because we're here to serve the whole community.
Love that.
So true. Well said. You know, I was looking at that video of how beautiful the Gilda's Club and walking through that big red door. What is that feeling like? What do you experience when you walk through there?
Well, for us, I mean, I am inspired by members and caregivers, and we call anyone who comes through the door members because you're part of our family. But it can be scary for somebody with a cancer diagnosis, and it can be uncertain. So I think it takes a lot of courage to walk through the red door, but generally once people walk through, it's family, it's warm, it's welcoming, we look like a home-like environment. We're definitely a place full of love and support, and people support each other.
Wonderful.
It's a good opportunity, I think, to point out that this is not just for adults.
That's right.
Kids, teens.
We serve adults, teens, kids, young adults, and we have licensed clinical professionals who are specialized in every single area. So what kids need with a parent going through cancer might be different than a young adult who's going through a cancer diagnosis. So we want people to come as they are and know that when they come, they'll find exactly what they need, both from professionals, but really from the support of a loving community. And it can change a person's mental health outcome.
It completely can in the most crucial time in their lives. Okay, Steph knows this. I am a big volunteer and I love to give back.
Love that.
You guys do potlucks, you do community meals. Can we do that?
Yes, so here's how it works. We have lots of programs that are offered, movement classes, art classes, and our really popular community meals, where 3 or 4 times a month we offer a meal so that people can come together, get to know each other, maybe be relieved from the stress of a caregiver having to make a meal, and also help people for whom the financial strain of a cancer diagnosis is immense. And it also helps people maybe not have to put a meal on the table once a month. So it's a great way to get started. You can make a meal, you can drop off a meal, you can make a donation, and we'll do a meal in your honor. So you tell us how.
I love it. We will see you there. Yeah. Yes, we'll make it happen. Thank you so much. Everyone, contact Gilda's Club of Middle Tennessee and learn all about their upcoming Songwriters Night. You can find all the details at gildasclubmiddletn.org. We'll be right back.